we're going to start with our presentation. We're going to present to you PropertyPay, the future of property completions. It's a pleasure for me to be here today. I'm here with Anna Kalineka, regional manager from Costa Blanca, and part of the team as well. And also with Bula Karademitru, who is the responsible person for deploying and implementing PropertyPay in the whole of Spain. And she's also here with part of the team. So let me start by telling you some details about Currencies Direct. So Currencies Direct was established in 1996. We are market leaders and one of the oldest FX providers in the whole of Europe. We opened operations in Spain in 1999. Some of you might remember the branch we used to have in Torrevieja in Avenida Habaneras. And Brexit was a landmark day for us. We understood the necessity of obtaining a license by the Bank of Spain to give the necessary assurances to our clients and our partners that we engage with. So over the course of the years, partners and affiliates and collaborators that we engage with have been telling us about different pain points, challenges, inefficiencies that they come across when using the traditional payment methods for property completions. And this can be grouped under 4 different groups: the high cost, the delays, inconveniences, and security concern. So with regards to the high cost, we have a high cost that it's actually to do with clients when they are undertaking international transfers. High cost also to do with order to move funds, and high cost to do with issuing or depositing the bank draft. Another important element is the delays. The delays when preparing a property transaction. This is in the shape of many bank visits to open a bank account, to set up the poder, to prepare the payments, to collect the draft, to pay the draft in. Delays also that could happen as well on completion dates, when amendments need to be made on completion dates for the payments. And this can actually mean that you have to make a visit to the bank, and this takes a couple of hours or 3, or even worse, maybe postponing the transaction to the following day. And also the delays in terms of when a transaction is being completed with a banker's draft. When the banker's draft is paid into the seller account, this can take up to 5 days to clear. Another element is the inconvenience. The inconvenience are when the client is using third-party accounts to transfer their completion funds. And when I mean third-party accounts, I mean the accounts of the estate agents, the lawyers, the notaries. And this adds a layer of complexity because this third party needs to make a reporting to the fiscal authorities in Spain, and also this involves administrative costs. There is another element of inconvenience as well, which is the control over the funds, and this is when, on occasions, a client who is buying is expected to make full completion payments before the completion takes place. And then also the security concerns. The concerns about exchanging very sensitive information about payments, beneficiaries, etc. And this is done maybe through email. And that's another very important point of concern. So with all of this in mind, and with the aim of producing a solution that gives answer to all of this, and also maximizing the license that our financial institution holds with the Bank of Spain, we created PropertyPay. And what is PropertyPay? So PropertyPay is a free, secure, and 100% digital payment solution for property completion. And what are the advantages of PropertyPay? So we have that you can avoid hefty fees, you can attain instant transfer between the buyer and the seller, there is time savings for everyone involved in the transaction, complete convenience for everyone using this payment method, no client funds need to go through third-party accounts, there is complete control over the client funds, and also you can access rate exchange rates. So let's take a closer look and see how PropertyPay benefits each of the participants in a property transaction. What are the benefits for buyers of using PropertyPay? So buyers can avoid the hefty fees associated with traditional payment methods like international transfer fees, order to move funds, or bank draft. There is also the element of the convenience, as PropertyPay is a digital solution, so everything can be managed by the buyer from the commodity of their home. There is no need to open a Spanish bank account to channel any of the payments. And there is also the element of the control. The control because the buyer will hold their funds in their currencies direct wallet until the point when the transaction is ready to be completed at the notary, at which point the funds can be transferred from the buyer's CD accounts to the seller's CD accounts. Let's move on and see how PropertyPay benefits sellers. So, sellers will gain instant access to their sale funds the moment they complete at the notary. The sale funds are sitting in their CD accounts. Also, they will benefit from the fact that with PropertyPay, there are no repatriation fees, the fees associated with conventional payment methods like international transfer fees or depositing a bank draft as well. And it's also the simplicity and the convenience of using a payment method that as soon as you're out of the notary, you've got the funds sitting in your accounts and you can do with them what you wish. And let's see how PropertyPay benefits agents and lawyers. So we've been talking about PropertyPay being a 100% digital solution. So you're going to be able to do everything from the comfort of your office desk. This means that it's going to allow you to free up a lot of time to focus on revenue generating activities. You don't need to go to the bank to do everything that you normally do. And also, if the worst came to the worst, on completion date, if you had to do any amends to the payments that have to be made, this can be done in a matter of minutes, remotely, digitally, allowing us the time to do that, rather than going to the bank and spending a couple of hours or three, or even worse, maybe postponing the transaction for the following day. PropertyPay will also give you complete control over the client funds. The funds are managed directly by the buyer or seller or their legal representative. It's also giving you the security and the simplicity. Security because all of the exchange of the information is exchanged through a secure platform called DocuSign. And this is where the exchange of information about the payments, beneficiaries, amounts is exchanged. And also the simplicity as well of holding the funds in a Bank of Spain and SETBLAC regulated financial institution. PropertyPay is also providing you with reduced hassle and costs. If you think about when a client wants to send funds to your business accounts and you have to do this reporting to the SETBLAC, the fiscal authorities. So if the funds are channeled through PropertyPay, you don't need to do this reporting to the fiscal authorities. This would also mean that if you are contracting an insurance to cover these client funds in your bank account, this could also mean that there is no need for you to to hold this insurance any longer. And also the proof of payments for property completion. When the payments are executed, this could also be sent directly to the notary office. So overall, it's a better and improved client experience, and also PropertyPay gives you the possibility to transact in tails, because as a seller complete their first transaction, automatically they have the funds sitting in their CD accounts to become the buyer for the next transaction. So how do you get your clients started in PropertyPay? It's very simple. They can just basically register online or through one of our dedicated account managers in one of our 20+ branches in Spain. Both the buyer and the seller register through our European entity. The buyer will send the funds to their CD accounts. The moment the funds are in their CD accounts, they will instruct us what payments need to be done on completion date. And these payments will be stored securely for completion date. On completion date, when the buyer and the seller are in agreement that everything is ready to proceed and sign, a digital consent will be sent to us through DocuSign. The moment we receive these consents digitally, we will execute these payments instructions that we had stored previously. Payments will be executed and payment confirmations will be sent to the relevant parties and to the notary if that is required as well. At that point, the seller will have the funds sitting in their CD accounts and they can use them as they wish. And throughout all of this process, you have the support of one of our dedicated account managers for any assistance if this is required. And now the important moment of this event for us, which is how do you as partners get started with PropertyPay? So you have this QR code where you can register with us as a partner. You can also register through our partner portal as well. And the moment that you are registered, it is as simple as start referring clients through the partner portal, or you can also do so through one of our partnership team members. You have the details here of Anna Kalinika, which you can use to contact her and refer your clients or register as a partner. And that's all from us. Thank you very much, and PropertyPay, the future of property completions. Thank you.